very like me to just go ahead and start with the food. This is my direct flight to Turkey from New York. They fed us several times, and honestly, I enjoyed the food. That is some beef like kebab and rice. This was like a tomato paste. It was so good. I asked for an extra one, a salad, a roll with butter. It was actually very good. They feed you more than once because this is a long flight. I think it was about 11 hours. So I arrived at the Hampton Inn and they serve a complimentary breakfast every morning. And yes, this is breakfast. Lots of vegetables, cheese, that was some meat, but they don't really do a whole lot of meat. It's a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits, not an American breakfast with the fatty, greasy sausage and bacon. No, you're going to eat clean in Istanbul, that's for sure. So get ready. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but actually I ate this for a week and it wasn't bad. They do have sweets, so there's some pound cakes and things like that. They also had yogurt, some oatmeal. You will see they have some scrambled eggs. They had some French fries that they served also in the morning with some ketchup there and mayonnaise. I took a lot of this food up to my room too for later. There's some sausage. It was a very lean sausage that I never had before, but honestly, it really wasn't bad. And of course, coffee, apple juice, and orange juice was included. So one thing that stood out to me about this country is that they are very proud, and you will see their flag displayed everywhere in Istanbul. After 2 days of being out and about, I got sick of paying for Ubers and decided to jump on their metro train system. You basically buy this card and add money to it. So here's one of the stores I popped into. It had amazing designer fragrances. There was honestly nonstop shopping in the city. Need a restaurant? Waka waka waka. So one thing I was not prepared for was the street trains or trolleys that they have. They come really, really fast and they are very close to the sidewalk. So you will get run over if you're not careful. I picked up some earrings. I always like to buy things that I can wear. Those are now my souvenirs. I don't do shot glasses or things like that. I like to buy things that I can wear that help me to remember my vacation. One thing about me, I'm going to find some snacks that are familiar to me. I always get one of those ice cream Dove bars. There's some ramen noodles. That blue can was deodorant and it did not work. It was terrible. The pizza there is very different. It has corn, it has tomatoes, not a lot of meat in this country, but honestly, I ate the pizza. Like, it really was not that bad. It was more of a healthier option. Another thing I just was blown away by was cars that I've never seen before. I've never seen this in the United States. This is what it looks like. I found a picture of it online to show you guys as a reference. The names of these cars, again, I don't know who makes these cars, but that's what it looks like. That was just really cool coming from the airport and seeing all the different models of cars that are not sold in the US. Here's another beautiful view. This was just a pretty sunset that I caught. I had stepped out for some fresh air while leaving the mall. Speaking of the mall, I did go to one of their malls and it was just, I recognized Sephora and maybe one other store. It really wasn't that great. Now, on my way home, I got off on the wrong stop. This is at a stop called Burkikoy. And when I got off, I was like, what the heck is this? It looked like something you would see maybe in New York City. There was people everywhere and there was stores. There was shopping. And the shopping went on for blocks and blocks. This was honestly like one of the best errors I could have ever made while traveling, mistakenly finding this stop. Oh, there's me. While I was there, I saw these sandals on the side of the street and decided to buy these. When I say they're so comfortable, these were super, super comfortable. I wore the hell out of these for the rest of the trip and when I got home. I have never seen an airport where you walk inside the airport and you gotta go through security check immediately. Is this TSA immediately? I ain't never seen an airport set up like this before. Let me make sure I ain't got no water in my water bottles. Oh my God. Now, I will say this. I did not know that they were voted the world's best airport, but you really need to visit the airport to understand why. Well, it's time for me to leave. Istanbul was a blast. We're on to our next destination.